Alright, welcome back to another video. Here's the footage from last week. It's 255 pounds, which was real smooth, like I said. This is the same SBD day, so this is the same day as the squat video, my last one. 255 2x2. Looked hard, but it was just a misgroove. It wasn't hard. The only thing that was hard was squat, which sucked. And then the working sets were 220, 4x4. Yeah, I wasn't discouraged on this or deadlift. It was just really squat that made me come back to 531, as I mentioned before. As you could see, I had no real problems. It's kind of a deload. I kind of took it as because I took like 5 days off after this. So back to what I did this week. 531, first set 65%, 165 pounds for 5. I didn't mention everything I'm doing is this week. All these percentages is week 1 only. So week 2 is not 85% for an AMRAP. Like 65 and right here 75% for 5. The warm-ups are always 40, 50, 60, 5, 5, 3. I'm not showing that though, but that stays the same throughout all the weeks. The first month and then the next month you bump up the percentages. This is really easy, so I'm not saying much about it. It's all about the third set, 85 AMRAP, 5 minimum. So next week will be 90% 3 minimum AMRAP, and then week 3 will be 95 1 minimum for an AMRAP. So I got 7 here, like I was saying. I think now that I look at it, it was really, like, it looked easy. Just I'm not used to no wrist reps and no belt. But I could have done probably 9. But I just don't like to go, to absolute failure. I just keep like 1 or 2 in the tank. And I just, getting used to not having wrist reps and a belt. As long as I get more than 5, that's all that really matters, because kind of taking it easy. That's what the whole 1 set thing is, 1 body part a day, like this right here, just 1 set. I didn't have to do dumbbell bench because, I already did barbell bench, but I just wanted to get some more working sets in because it's cool to do the AMRAP, the Dorian Yates HIIT style, 1 all-out set. And I forgot to do a drop set here. I just completely forgot. But I did on the other 3 exercises. So, I only bench once a week, so I don't mind just doing some dumbbell stuff. I don't think it's overworked. I don't feel overworked. I don't feel overtrained. It's just 4 days a week that I'm lifting. I want it to be 3, but it's 4. Monday, squat. Wednesday, bench with accessories. Thursday, deadlift accessories. And then Saturday, shoulders and back. So here's 85s again. I usually do 75s, but I wanted to push it more. So I did 85s for... All out was 8. Could have had maybe 9, but like I said, I just stopped a little bit short of absolute failure where I'm just like dying and shaking and the weight falls on me. And then I dropped it to 60s after this. Ended up doing weighted dips after this and then flies. And that was all I did Wednesday. I was done in like literally an hour and I love it. Rest the whole week, just 1 body part, done in an hour, and it's pretty all out. Those are the 60s. I did 2, 3. I don't know how much. I just like to do 10 to 15 on those. So I probably did 10 from what I remember. And honestly, 10 to 15 on the drop set. If you're doing dumbbells, drop it about 20 pounds. So if it's 85s, 60s are perfect. I don't even have 65s, but don't drop it 10 pounds. That's not enough. I think it's still just as hard. So this one is 25 pounds for 12. I used to be so good at this, but I think that this dip bar is so wide. It just hurts. Like you could see the pain on my face. It just feels low. Like wide, like it's too wide for me to get deep, so it hurts my shoulders. So I don't really like this dip bar. I like the thinner ones, the ones that are more narrow. But I did 12. I used to do 45s. I'm gonna sound like that old guy that used to be strong, but here goes. I used to do like 45-pound weighted dips for like a 4x10, and now cannot do that for sure just by the look of this video. Dropped that all the way just to my body weight. Only did 8. So you could tell this method it is effective, to say the very least. It may not seem like much just by looking at what I'm doing. I don't even think it's much just by looking at this because I know I used to be stronger than that. But then I stopped doing weighted dips. So that's also why the strength is just gone. And, my left shoulder, problems from pitching baseball. And then the last 2, no, this is the last one. Incline dumbbell flies, 50 pounds. I've never done 50-pound flies, dumbbell, flat or incline. So this was a win. Did 14, and then I dropped it to 30s after that. And it was a great chest pump. I did, barbell, dumbbell, incline, dips, and flies. So 5 total exercises, which is about right. 3 to 5 is what you should be doing. 1 all-out set, and 5-3-1 is pretty much the HIIT method's cousin or stepbrother, whatever you want to call it. It's nearly the same thing. It's just a little more warm-up sets. That's the only difference. 5 warm-up sets versus 2. And no drop set on 5-3-1. I don't do a drop set, and I don't think you should. I don't think it's even recommended because it's enough with just 1 all-out set. You don't even have to do drop sets on these, like what I'm doing. It's just extra, You don't even have to do that. You'll be done even faster without the drop sets, but I like to do them because I just want to get a little extra in just for the blood flow. So that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll be uploading soon.